What's up, everybody? This is the poker coaching study session. Today we're with Eric Arnak, who played a little $20 game and ran a little bit deep in a very, very big field. 6,600 players. The game lasted 9 hours. So let's see. Eric, what do you got to say about this game?
I got lucky.
Nice.
Honest
Nice,
man,
nice.
I like it. Honest
Fire.
man.
Yeah.
I love.
Hon-
All
I
right.
think
Humble.
I think it's the final two table was not crazier than the last one we did like a month ago or so.
Oh, very nice. All right, let's get started. So open. Fair. Oh, bit loose here, no? Mhm.
Yeah,
I mean, you're 250, it's whatever. Probably a little wide at 250.
I think it's right on the line.
Yeah, yeah, I do too.
Okay.
That's good.
I love this.
I like it.
Oh,
Mm,
oh.
I think you could probably just sail the sail this in a PKO sometimes.
Yeah, it's a PKO, right? So you just like,
This is fine too, though. Like, there's nothing wrong with clicking here.
Yeah.
This it kind of feels bad to call that off though after he 5 bets. But you got to, like, you can't fold.
yeah.
not gonna win.
Yeah.
Three bet. Or
I,
call,
I
but
I like the flat too. It's against EP, right? Like you need to protect your calling range. Like I think this is like the one that you would call with. Like I think you would.
This is something I'm starting to include recently. Before I was just doing it with the ace queen suited. Now I try to do it a little bit with the ace jack when it's someone from early position.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
now
we
just
bow?
fold.
We
Uh,
bow
yeah.
out, right?
I'm gone.
Yeah.
A little bit loose.
Yeah.
If we open this, I think. Is this a C bet?
I see bets all the time.
Yeah, I mean, it's,
I mean, we have 10x, we have weak jack X, we have
I'm
like,
gonna fire one large bullet here.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, medium.
there.
At least medium.
yeah, at least 55.
No, I didn't. Wow.
check,
was-
check's fine too. Check's fine
I
too.
wa-
Like,
I was
definitely not-
sleeping at the job.
like check give up is definitely completely fine in that spot.
Do we ISO?
I do, yeah. I think
Yeah.
you do.
To 4 or 5.
I think checkback is fine with this hand.
I don't disagree. You could definitely check back. But, I think I ISO the offsuit and I play check back with the suited ones.
Yep, I'm in Galen's boat.
I think it's the opposite, actually.
Really?
Yeah, the opposite, maybe really deep.
I mean, we are deep. Kind of.
We gonna 3-bet, we can call.
Any merit in just calling? Not yet, right?
We are short the stack, so I prefer free betting.
I would 3-bet just for, yeah, the reasons Frank said, really. Everyone's
Yeah.
kinda deep. There's nobody behind that's gonna induce some crazy stuff.
Yippee.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you could 3-bet this. It's definitely in the range. You do need a VPIP one way or other.
Yeah, either call or free bet, but free betting is kind of awkward if he jams, you know.
Yeah,
need to
yeah, that's the
fold.
problem with it's the problem with PKOs, right? Like. He's just gonna gamble with
Um,
you much wider.
I don't have a really strong calling range here. I may call if suited, but offsuit I will never. Call. I will never call unless it's suited there.
Oh,
Okay.
I think you should, you know, include some ace 8, all, ace 9, all, you know.
Yeah,
Because he
but
will
yeah,
open ace deuce all and all those suited aces. So you dominate them.
I definitely like the 3-bet though. Or the squeeze. Hmm.
I mean, we have the heart.
Uh,
Okay,
I definitely have the better end here. I'm pretty sure.
And population's gonna bet on the queen. Like when if they have
Yeah.
queen, they see queen, they bet queen.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm fine here. I don't like this spot.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward, right? Because you have a spade in your hand.
Did I stay for one for a small bet? No, now I'm gone.
the weird spot is,
yeah, you're too shallow to float.
I don't mind folding.
Yeah, one bet. I may have considered, but two bet. I mean, a bet and a call. I'm behind.
I mean, you're just getting floated by so much better. Like things that can just improve on you drastically.
Check your raise. All in. It's fine.
Ooh.
That was the plan.
I like this line.
Uh,
Uh,
no,
I
think
think
you
it's
need
not
to
quite
check
good
raise
enough,
small.
right?
You need to
you
check raise
can
small. You
you
make
can
it
get
10.
you can get called by with someone that just won my bounty.
Yeah, but you need to make it 10 big blind here, I think.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
but yeah, you don't fold better hands.
Well, I mean, you're not trying to fold better hands. It's not bluff, it's value, but
Yeah.
it's just kind of thin.
It's value, but I'm really happy to just get it now.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think it,
check raise is good. I like it.
Maybe a little bit too big.
That wasn't even a raise. That was check jam.
Uh,
This is kind of too big on this stack size, I think.
Um,
Yeah, you don't have big bets at this stack depth.
yeah,
and,
yeah.
and especially with this hand class, like, you're just
I was about
folding
to,
out everything.
I was about to say the leak I have, and I still doing it. So
gotcha. Yeah, I don't know if like
But, you know,
But
at least you
we
recognize that it could be a big bet spot, right? But not with the
yeah
nine.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd be
Not with the
curious to see the
9.
solve here, button V big blind. I think you, yeah, you do have big bets. I'd be curious how you structure.
Little bit loose.
Yeah.
Yeah, way too loose. Against big stacks on the
My
bottom.
problem
Yeah.
is,
Big blind.
if you
Yeah,
do
maybe.
that, Eric, make sure to see bet every flop. Cause you're missing
Yeah,
out see bet.
yeah.
If you do that and you see bet every flop, I'll say, okay.
Maybe one of the guy was AFK and I decided to open because it's not standard for me.
Okay. Okay, bet.
okay. Hmm.
Oh, what a bad river.
Ooh.
Blocked, okay. Okay, I can see that. But at this point. Like
Do
you
you get
lose,
called by worse?
yes, that's what I'm thinking. You lose to every king because you're so loose and then, no. But okay, let's see.
You might have some
Oh.
Queen X flash draw,
Oh.
but yeah.
What? Queen Jack of Hearts?
No, like Queen X of diamonds, right?
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, but I think it's thin with the weakest king. Yeah, I don't like this jam. I think it's very bad.
King
Just
Jack I think is the
PKO.
lowest, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Queen nine. But I'm not sure. It's really close. I feel.
What do you say we go with king ten?
King 10, I'm sure. King 9, I'm not sure. And also it's a PKO, so we can get called by ace 2, so it's bad.
Yeah.
Oh, nice flop.
The game said, and now.
All in.
Push, huh?
Good luck.
3-way.
Well, the fortunate thing is we know that you're gonna win all of these flips, apparently.
Yeah.
Wow, and that's kind of ambitious after a second person calls you.
You wanted my bounty.
I mean, right? But wasn't there a cold caller? And like,
Oh,
he should,
wow.
10-9 suited should be toasting the cold caller. Oh, oh, he only had
Ooh,
4 big blinds behind. Okay, that's
Nice play,
Oh.
nice play.
nice play.
Got him. He called the.
so he's
one with
jamming for
nothing.
value with 9-6 suited. Like he's trying to get called by pocket eights or ace high.
Why would
I
he
just-
call here?
I just bet one, and he was
He's
like,
just
fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Bam, there goes the nuts.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, when you won him, right? Like, I'm pretty sure that he thinks he's best.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh,
This
He
is
just
not a
got-
thing.
He just got unlucky.
What are you doing? What are you?
Nah. Just me
Mhm.
raise this.
Yeah,
Just
don't
me
do that.
raise.
Yeah, we are at the. We are close to the money now.
That definitely makes me want to not jam.
No,
Yeah.
maybe not. No,
I
think
don't
we're-
think.
That's- That's
I don't
even
know
more
what
reason-
I
like,
don't know what I do.
if you turn ICM on, this might be a fold. Like if your only
Yeah.
options are jam or fold, like you might fold it.
My intuitive table fuck. So I blame the my software.
Okay, that's good, right?
Seems
Yeah,
good.
and it's also we have the little bounty, but I was pretty sure you're gonna fold.
Yeah, it seems good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this-
48 big blinds.
well, this escalated
This-
fucking quickly.
It's a theory call. I don't know if you have a read on this guy. It is a call in theory.
I had a read of this guy, but I
What
was
is
just,
going on?
that was a tough one, but the guy was three betting crazy.
I
Like
think it,
we are skipping in, right?
no, we're just
No.
playing by VPIP.
Okay.
What's the ICM stage?
I'm pretty sure the call is server approved, but
Fury call?
Greg, it's a chippy V call for sure. It's chippy V like break even. You know. I don't know about the PKO ranges, cuz like he should be jamming wider to try and get our bounty.
Yeah.
But then if there's ICM, that also then means that we need to call a little tighter.
I mean,
So
we have wizard, we can check similar spot, right?
yeah, but we need to know where in the tournament we are. I have wizard open. If we roughly
the-
where are we?
We're-
What's the
75.
average stack on this table? Can you
30.
show me?
30, 35. You
Hmm,
see it.
I need chips, yeah. Okay, we can assume it's around third of the people left, right? Maybe
Not in the money.
25%?
I don't
This
think
is
so.
two
We're
point five.
just-
It's
just-
2.5 starting stacks. It's
Yeah,
not that much. It's pretty early.
Yeah, but look at guy on our left, 1.2 million, and rest has like 300 something.
He's got
You
how
want me to
many
look
big
up-
blinds? How many
It's
big
only
blinds do you have?
25.
25.
So that means the starting stack's worth about 10, which means this is like the last levels of registration.
So it's probably 50% of field left or 37% of field left, around there, 50%.
That's
No.
reason. I would say
One-
50 to 60 or something. I don't know,
I
somewhere
mean,
in
whatever,
there.
I gotta
On
run
this
something.
big tournament, it's like around a third left.
A third left, yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll
Only
run it
20
for-
tens, huh?
Slight ICM adjustment.
On the
I don't
turbo
think
tens
so.
and stuff like this, Galen, it's half of the field left when later ends, but on the
That
big
makes-
fields, it's a third left around, and
Yeah, that
sometimes
makes
even less.
sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
So Chippy
guys wanna see
V is a
this?
good call. Yeah, sure.
Well, yeah, dude's gotta be jamming all like worse pairs and like, he should be jamming suited, gappers and things. Like, there's a lot of stuff we dominate.
Alright, here's, this is the first one I got. It only has button at 25, but it has big blind at 35. So bear with me. But here, big blind's supposed to be shoving some like pretty wild stuff. Jack 10-0, a bunch of offsuit aces, king 7, king 6, king 5 suited, jack 8, 10-8, 9-8. So if they're shoving that, then king queen O is a break even call.
Yeah, I'm
I'll-
sure.
I'll pull
I'm
up one
sure,
more. Here
I'm
we are
sure
with
it's a,
28. If we have 28 and big blind has 34, then again, it's a break even call. So if you ever read these out of line, then like you need to find some more hands to call with, and this is a fine hand to call with.
Thanks, Tim.
Thanks, team.
So
yeah,
yeah, it
I'm
feels
not,
like
I'm
Chippy
not,
V is a good call. PKO, you know, makes it more
Yeah.
of a call, but we don't cover. So-
yeah.
Oh, hit the.
Oh,
Not encouraging that he shows up with jacks. He's not even supposed to be jamming jacks.
Yeah, see, fake flip right here. You just win.
And jamming jacks is a little punty.
You're saying that's really wide, right?
What's wide?
The jacks?
No, it's
No.
too strong.
It's too strong. Yeah, he should be jamming
okay.
crappier. Like
It's-
he's supposed to be
it's-
jamming like jack 8 suited, not jacks.
Got
You're
it.
supposed to min rate, you're supposed to like small 3-bet kind of induce action with jacks.
Yeah, it's kind of nitty. It's like afraid to play, you know.
All right, that's helpful. I certainly don't play a lot of PKOs.
I wonder if the PKO adjustment kind of makes it okay to play jam there though, because they should be calling you off wider. Well, no, he covered us, so never mind.
I was gonna say, it's the other
And
way
and
around.
and he pushed 26 big blind. That was a lot big
well-
blind.
Well, I mean, the effective stack does have an account for this, doesn't it? Or does it not? Oh, I guess it really it doesn't play that way because of ICM. Never mind. Never mind.
I'm all in.
I have a free bounty.
Yeah, I'm all in.
I mean, yeah. Good luck.
And obviously I hit my flush.
Getting gotten good.
Running hot emoji.
Yeah, and the guy threw a million of stuff after that. Not my what my
Yeah. You hurt his feelings, Arnak.
I never I never emote people.
Okay, so you're definitely having some EV loss if you're not playing with the emojis and emotes.
If you're not
Just-
John Cenaing people.
Yeah, man, you're just hemorrhaging EV.
Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, he opened to try and get that guy in the small blind who had less than one chip.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Oh,
it's
I don't
fine.
want to. I don't really want to bet turn.
Yeah, bet flop, fine. Turn, not great. Although, but he bet flop, so, and equity doesn't improve, so can't we just barrel turn again? Or what's the purpose of not barreling turn here?
You want to produce a like a more polarized range. I want it to be like, you know, mostly good kings plus and bluffs, and this is not one of those two hands.
Well,
We
have the
cleared out a bunch
diamond.
of his air and we cleared out a bunch of the protection. So like we were kind of interested in getting like queen 8 suited to fold on flop. We already got that fold probably. And even if they decided to like to hero us, they only have one more card to see. So getting protection on the turn is less valuable. We're just isolating ourselves against a better range. Like almost everything that continues at this point is like good draws,
Yep.
kings, nines.
Okay.
Like he can hero us with some worse fives. We're even probably starting to get folds from fives, which is really disastrous. Like if we get a fold from 6-5 here, it's so bad.
What do you,
Because
hey,
it's a-
Tone, are
yeah.
you advocating for what, playing check here? What do you want to do?
Yeah. Yeah.
On the deuce? I don't know, I kinda like betting. He didn't raise us, right?
Morning, Chris.
Good morning.
I think it's sizing tell when you use the sizing on the turn. It doesn't
I
really make sense, you
agree.
know. And
I
I think the EV
agree.
of bluff
See,
catching when
okay.
you check back turn will be higher, you know.
This
on
is
the
my
river.
thing. I don't mind double barreling when the deuce comes, cuz it doesn't really improve any of his continues. And you get folds from hands like he had there. Like if you give him some heat there on the turn with a pretty ambitious double barrel, he's just gonna fold 9x there a lot. Which is like my kinda thought about that.
Ooh, I like this. I like the size up.
Yeah, because I want a bounty, so you have to, if you want to play, you want to play big.
Uh,
I don't know, I just bet small here.
I'm
Yeah.
kinda with Louis. If you bet small, you get jams from this guy behind with weaker. And you don't isolate the strong parts of his
Oh.
range. And then you also put the guy in the big blind in a really tough spot. Like if the guy in the big blind has like 8-9 suited and it goes like small bet jam, he's gonna feel a lot
y-
more comfortable than if you go like 10
Yeah.
big blinds.
Yeah, but I gonna hit the queen on the turn, so it's fine.
You got a crystal ball, Eric?
Yeah,
You are already beating them.
yeah,
You
yeah,
You were already ahead.
Yeah.
Now you're giga ahead?
yeah.
Oh my god, he just knew. He had a crystal ball.
He
Yeah,
remembers this hand.
yeah, I
Okay.
remember.
It's a core memory.
Yeah, and the guy was mega pissed.
Oh, I bet.
Funny,
Well, I mean, you get what you deserve for playing Jack 6 suited in the small blind.
yeah.
Yeah.
Another guy that was throwing me emote,
Yeah.
and he was mega pissed. Really, like really.
Hmm.
Hmm. What are you doing here?
I bet you
Hmm.
don't like it.
Is it a value bet? Cause if you're trying to
No.
get called by a worst ace high, I'd bet a little smaller.
No, it's just
Feeling? Okay.
feeling. No. I just feel that the folds too much on the turn, so I barrel too much because they fold too much.
Okay.
Right, but do it with bluffs.
So I bet small here.
Yet, like, no, I bet big
Okay,
again.
so
Fuck.
Eric,
Yes.
the pair board, man, you can't size up.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm in hell.
It's a 1.2 chip special.
I think this is more of a call.
60 effective. Yeah. It's set mine.
Always.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, so we just call?
Bet 5.
Why
I
do you
don't.
raise?
I just don't trust this type of lead. I just go over and it's working a lot of the time, more than it should. So
But he's
he's a fish. He
Oh.
just bet ons because he clicked the button. So I when someone do that, I just come over and it's like free chip. Okay. Sometimes you're gonna have a jack and decide to bet this way, but I will not invest much more money in the pot.
Okay,
I think
okay.
you can just be a little bit smaller. I think you can raise like 3 or 5 or 4 there, but I like it.
Okay, I think it's a good lead,
I'm not sure about sizing though.
but the size is bad, right? It has to be like around two, no?
Yeah,
Two big
Yep.
blinds. Has to be 25% or 30% max.
and I know I said earlier, but I really think we are near the bubble now. Because I don't do that if we are not on the close to the bubble.
So what's the thinking on having this higher sizing when you're close to the bubble?
It's not right, but I'm sizing bigger because I want him to understand that he have to play for his stack when it's not true with the hand ahead. But
He's
at the
trying to
big,
discourage. You're
You
just
don't
Yeah.
three bet
discouraging
in this spot,
calls.
by the way.
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
big blind
like,
has low stack and
Yeah.
this isn't good hand to free bet on button. In my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah, and like king, queen suited, I mean, approaching the bubble, nearly any hand can 3-bet in a non-PKO tournament. So it's not crazy, but like king, queen suited is like one of the best flatting hands. It's like ace jack suited, king, queen suited are the hands that show up in flatting ranges.
I would call here to let this guy do the shoving and then.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Cause this is.
Yeah, I think in a
Just-
PKO, you just,
just
and like even
know-
small blind
just
short
know-
stack, if he comes to come along with like jack 10
Uh,
suited, that's fine.
just know I bet 6 because I wanted the guy to bet 9 so I can shove if the guy just call 8. If don't know if you understand what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, call. Oh my
No.
goodness.
It was really tight, and the bounty was not significant. But I think it's a theoretical call, whatever.
It's
even if
not
you can-
theoretical, probably.
Is it not, Frank?
Show me the chips first.
Yeah, I'm with Frank. Not
Yeah,
calling
yeah,
this
easy
off.
fold, easy fold. Yeah, like offsuit hands perform very poorly, you know, against his range. Because you need that suited equity.
Do you think, what, you fold king jack?
Oh, how many blinds is it? 14?
11.
Well,
Close.
well, you paid 12. It's a bargain.
King jack was close, it might be still folds, not sure.
Hmm,
We
Such
can check the whiz, you know.
such an it, such an it.
Oh my god.
I'm on Team Frank on that one, man. You guys think he's
Let's
just
go.
jamming worse, knowing he's got no fold equity?
No, no,
Yeah.
maybe it's too big, cause I thought it could be a good call cuz of positions, but then we're not button, we're cut off, and then it's not like 10, it's like 12. So
Yeah, 10 I call. 10 I
So
call.
you wouldn't call it in vanilla, right, Louis?
No, never. It's just because
So
of the PKO.
yeah, so treat it like similar to vanilla, you know? Because bounty isn't that significant.
That's like that we don't see names, but when I think I remember, and the guy never 3-bet or he really small percentage of 3-bet. Guess what?
Okay, we need to call here?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hard
I
to
don't
make a
like-
pair.
I don't like it. I really don't like it.
I mean,
You try to stack the guy, one
You
more.
said he was tight, right?
Yeah, for what I remember, but if you call queen 3 suited when you hit your a pair, you have to continue.
Yeah. I don't like this 3-bet from the stack.
It's okay, actually, like free betting at this part of range, in my opinion.
That
Yeah,
should be
To a
all.
smaller though, I wanna have easy, I want it to be hyper polarized and I wanna have easy call offs and easy
18
folds against
big
18
line.
big blinds.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go to like 4.8
Shit,
and have
it could
less
be-
in value.
We can just go all in.
No.
Isn't-
Yeah, now you fold. If he
Average
jams.
hand, right?
Well, and then you have to call off, and this isn't a 3-bet call off hand. Your 3-bet call offs
Yeah.
are like aces, kings, ace, king.
You're not free betting
This is-
for value this hand, it's as bluff, so you fold against jam. Like,
Yeah, and then it's easier to do if you have a 3-bet to like 4.6 big blinds.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the guy have a really big bounty on his head.
how big? Show me his chips.
I don't remember.
Show me chips, Louis. Like, so look, his stack is what, 750? So if his bounty is what, 20, it's worth 100 of chips. Right? It's not that big.
So I'm not even a fan of the 3-bet. I would just like.
It's close, it's very close to like 0 EV free, but it's fine against some opponents.
This is a PKO. You wanna keep bounty access. When you squeeze like that, you lose bounty access behind you. So you're cutting
Yeah.
yourself from the money. And
Yeah,
then,
that's true. Yeah,
so I would just call here and then, invite everybody. This hand you make the flush or nothing, no? Make that pair, maybe 2 pair. It goes in like that, it's never fun.
Louis, just for my benefit here, when you flat, are you doing that because you're covering the guys behind you as well?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. I mean, that's really important, right?
Yeah, you can wanna keep bounty access here. But yeah, the deeper you are in the game, the less the bounty matters, but. We're not that deep yet. We're still very.
Okay, just for clarity, is this a PKO or just a straight bounty?
Yeah, if you see here, it's the $21 game. There was 6,000 runners. And then, yeah.
No, I just want to know if it was a PKO or, I mean, I don't even know if anybody's running bounty tournaments anymore, just pure bounty.
Yeah, bounty hunter winter game.
So it's a
Yeah.
PKO.
Yeah, the distinction I'm making is a non-growing bounty and a growing bounty,
Can you
Oh.
throw
I put a Sullivan chat. You can still 3-bet here, but it is a fold to a jam. Use a polarized 3-betting range.
Can you throw the-
Yeah, you can.
You put it in the chat then?
You
Yeah,
see,
the chat.
LP? 0 EV free bet.
Oh, it's always 3-bet.
There you go.
But yeah, it's fold to a jam, clearly, that low in range. Everything under ace jack folds to a jam. I'm surprised about the size. They threw 3-betting 6.
Yeah, sometimes the free bet sizing is kind of weird in GTO Wizard, because sometimes they use correct sizing to free bet and sometimes it's too big. But,
yeah, but GTO Wizard bounty is always one bounties.
No, it's not. It ramps up over the course of the tournament,
Yeah, okay.
Jam?
and they tell you what they are.
No, just call.
Nah, it's jam.
No,
It's offsuit
I-
variety, we're jamming.
Look at this.
Still jam it.
I have
Jam
a
it.
new rule. I never cold call ace queen offsuit
Okay, there seems to be
for psychological reasons.
there seems to be a divergence between the way people are approaching this. I mean, Louis, I think you were talking about the fact that you have got 2 players behind you with shorter stacks, and if you jam, you're going to fold out those shorter stacks.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, it's someone that should consider more.
yeah.
I don't really think about it when I play.
But what's
It's
the right
competing-
way to think about
well,
it? So I
it's-
hear you
it's-
about, what's the
It's
right way to
competing
think about it?
EVs, okay? It's competing EVs. It's kind of like having ace jack. So sometimes you can 3-bet ace jack, sometimes you can play call with ace jack in scenarios. They have competing EVs, it's just there's different lines. So like in a PKO, it's a very profitable scenario when you have stacks covered behind to present a capped range with very strong components of your range because they're incentivized to squeeze. And then you can put the initial raiser in difficult spots where they're also incentivized to go after the squeezer. So like, there's kind of this trappy meta that appears in these PKO situations where you're flatting really strong hands.
And sorry guys, but I put up the wrong sim. I put up an ICM sim was the first one. I put it again with an ICM PKO. Do you want to look?
Oh, more floating.
But long story short, you can still play 3-bet. It's not wrong.
The other thing to think about is if you flat here, ace queen offsuit is gonna struggle against multiple opponents. Ace queen suited is gonna be better against multiple opponents. So if you're going
Yeah,
to
way more
flat a
robust.
strong hand here, it's better to flat with the suited component of range, which is naturally gonna play better.
100% agree.
multi-
100% agree.
So yeah, for me, because you're gonna get a ratio of 3-to-1. 3 times you're gonna have the offsuit variety. For 1 time, you're gonna have the suited variety, which makes a really good ratio of the right amount of traps to the right amount of get your own value and do your own work.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
really,
and Peter, what you're saying is mirrored by like that sim, you're flatting pure with ace jack suited, ace 10 suited, king queen suited. Like these are hands that are like okay playing 3 ways.
Yeah.
You only have slivers on the offsuit side, some king queen off, some ace jack off, some king jack off, and that's it.
yeah, I mean, you can really see it in the sim that you put up there in the ace jack situation, right? It's a little less obvious.
This is too thin. This was really bad region. Ace 3 suited.
You mean this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have anything else you wanted to say on that point, Josh?
No, I was mentioning that I thought that was really helpful, and I think it's really illustrated in the sim that Tim attached
Hmm.
to the chat. But it's more apparent when you look at ace jack on offsuit versus ace jack suited. I mean, ace
Right.
jack offsuit's mostly betting, where ace jack suited is a pure flat.
Wait, we really think that this ace 3 suited is bad?
No,
Yeah.
it's standard.
Check wizards. I'm pretty sure it's bad. But yeah,
It's like break even in the one I'm looking at.
No,
is it? What
Yeah.
was the chip stack?
It's versus a big stack and cutoff 125. We have 13 in the sim.
It's
versus
not
12.
25%. Like, look
Well,
at the
I mean, I don't know. You tell me.
Louis. Can you show the chips?
All I know is
Yeah.
we have,
Yeah, it will be like what, 10%?
So it's post bubble.
How many chips do you have? You got a million? You got a milli? There's a guy
Yeah.
with 4 million? How many chips is that? Or how many blinds is that? Sorry.
12. We had
it's 12.
Oh,
12
bro.
big
this
Isn't
is-
one of the real questions is how many starting stacks is that?
It's 10 starting stacks. So like this tournament is 100K starting.
But isn't
yeah.
that the most relevant part when you're trying to like?
Yeah, Josh,
infer-
so sorry, I didn't make that very clear, but yeah, that's when I wanna toggle back and forth, I wanna see how many starting stacks he has and how many stacks that is relative to the blinds, is the math I'm trying to work out in my head to determine where he is in the tournament. And like 10 starting stacks at 12 big blinds is like for sure in the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the other,
Okay,
isn't
I
the
ran
other
it at a
aspect
couple
of that
different
is to try to
spots.
evaluate what the chip value of the bounty is? I mean, just kind of like roughly.
Yeah,
The
I guess
bounty
so.
power, as
Yeah, I
Darrow
guess
Kearney
so.
calls it. I
guess
ran
it's
this
just-
in a bunch of different spots and it's just a rejam at like all situations, basically.
Is it?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ace 3 suited. It's like usually the cusp hand, but it's worth something.
knit.
I am
Mm,
not guilty
take
of
it back.
charge.
Take it back, Louis, you don't mean that.
I mean it.
It's
This
a
time.
term of endearment, Frank.
I feel
No,
less confident about queen 10 offsuit.
Oh, This is really bad
This
now.
is really bad.
Okay, look at the small blind, look at the small blind, look at the small blind. What are you guys wanting to do here? He's ice.
Wizard agrees. This is
What?
bad.
Queen ten, we made it all
Just
the
fold.
way.
Just fold.
Why not play call?
Yeah, but he don't.
No.
He may have 5-3 offsuit here.
Yeah, but dude, the guy
Because-
covers
because-
everybody. Like he's opening probably like any two cards here. I
Yeah,
don't know about
but-
jamming. You might just
yeah,
run into it. This
yeah,
is,
but when I got his chip, I will be cover him.
Jesus Christ, Eric, what are you doing?
you're gonna have to show these sins. You're gonna have to atone for these sins in about an orbit.
He have
Jeez.
5-2
Wow.
off. You show me.
Okay, this is an interesting one. With a 7 big blind stack behind, Wizard can find a small 3-bet with Queen to know.
Jeez,
We need some HRC help.
is calling bad here?
Dude, it can't be bad.
It
There's
mixes
no-
calls. Check it out. I just put it in the chat. In a
Okay,
kind of
there's
similar spot.
No way this is bad.
I like it.
Now this is different, but like it's, we're trying to approximate, so it's the best one I found.
alright. I was a bit,
Maybe I was a bit too harsh.
whew, I just had a big sweat here, cause
Do we call? Maybe not.
surprised you didn't open jam it.
I should have. To. I would have won. See,
No, you wouldn't have. No, you would not have.
You would have died to a
Yeah.
king.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mid raise, please. No.
No, stop it. No, this is not
Oh.
okay.
You
The
can't
bad
make shit
news.
like this and
Dude, you
reach
can't
heads
do
up.
this. You can't do this.
That's fine. I'm pretty sure it's
Oh.
fine.
No, it's not.
It's
No,
far
it's
from
not.
fine.
It's not okay.
You're kinda deep. Honestly, like, I think min raising. So, yeah, I think you should really consider switching some of this.
Look at
To
this
min raise.
pile of chips. Millions of chips. Move it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
I'm not gonna
alright,
say like,
In the
I think,
chat, it loses 0.27% of table share to go from a min raise to a jam here. It's torching.
yeah, okay. It's gotta be better than folding though, right? It's gotta be better.
Oh,
than
no, no, no.
folding.
Oh,
Okay.
Jamming loses significant.
Even though
Okay,
small
okay.
blind is
I love it.
very low, you don't whip with those hands. He still
Hey.
can fold. And if he jams, original opener will almost always rejam on you.
Feels like you're playing like a possessed man here. What are you doing? Jack nine?
He's out here looking
You
for
guys are just
booty.
like getting in your head about bounties. Like, just play good poker. Just play good cards. Like,
Yeah, you see, he folded.
you can adjust a little bit, but like adjust a little bit based on reasonable ranges. Jack 9
Push.
is not reasonable.
Push right into
Jesus
pocket
Christ.
queens?
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
This guy has queens, right? Oh, he has tens, we're gonna counterfeit him on the river. We jam or we call?
He shouldn't even see bet here that often. Like, this is ridiculous.
We jam.
Oh my goodness. What if he just has queens?
You don't. He just raised to get the bounty. Now the bounty is gone. He just fuck like I am. But I hit.
Yeah,
You could raise small, right?
yeah,
Or no?
yeah, I think so.
Can we?
We
It's
both
top, it's
we-
top pair, 15 big blinds effective, like,
we both have end that we should not have played. So
Oh dear God.
Oof, min
See
raise,
the-
hopefully.
see the small blind is not the smaller stack is not there anymore. So
Yeah.
will be more normal poker.
Okay. Oh,
Alright.
I like the one big blind.
Yay. Do it again. Well, that's good.
I think I check back this hand. No,
No.
like,
This is good.
can we? I mean,
This
small
is
line will have
good.
some 10x, right?
You bet one
Better.
and you size up on the turn. That's pretty good. He goes 55%, Frank. It's by the book. It's just multi-way, you know, it's a bit spicy, but
Oof.
Okay, it was the right size. It was still small.
just fold here. Right?
Oh,
I hope so.
I mean, what else would you wanna do versus that? I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
and I think raising just 6 big blind is stronger than if you just have push. But in most cases, I fold.
problem is when you call, guess what's coming on?
Again, smaller sizing, I think.
Yeah,
20 blinds effective.
I'm gone. No, I mean that's stupid. What I was thinking.
Is this a 4-bet jam?
Yes, for
I call. Hit the nine,
Oh, God.
alright.
I don't like it.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Is this more of a call or a 4-bet? What do you guys say?
You're
don't know,
against
man.
a
It
very
sucks.
tight-
It sucks.
You're against a very tight range.
What would
Nine.
Casimiri do?
Holding a 9 is gonna block the hands that he's supposed to bluff here. This is gonna be pretty bad.
I think the solver's just gonna get it in. In practice though,
Yeah, the
they just
solver will get it.
they have no bluffs, right? Like
You
they
have
have
no
zero
bluff.
bluffs.
Yeah, the solver get in, but I don't think you have ace 5 here. So
It's not even ace five. They're supposed to like three bet most of their continuing range. They're supposed to like three bet like king jack suited, you know,
yeah,
ace 10 suited. They just don't have those hands. I do. If you're playing against me, I have them.
Huh? You have it?
I mean, if you're playing against me, like I have like a reasonable range in UTG +1, but like this guy doesn't. No way. Yeah, I did look it up and it's a call off. It's the worst hand we call off. Or it's the worst hand we rejam, sorry.
This is probably a call, right?
it's
Ow.
a theoretical call. Yeah,
That would be my third option.
What are you talking about?
Maybe he's too short for us to call, right?
and he's betting big. I mean,
This is not very big.
yeah, but he didn't bet like one. Not sure.
Yeah, I don't mind the fold.
It's 8 high. What are we talking about?
Wow,
You could bluff with it.
Yeah, we could bluff, but how can you call?
No, I don't think you can really call. I want to bluff with it if I want to do
you,
anything.
you don't think it's ever a call? Between
On
the
the stack
5
depth?
and the 7 of hearts here?
Oh, Louis,
No?
I don't know, man. Seems
you know,
ambitious.
last up.
It's closer of what people seem to think, but
Okay.
Yeah, you can't turn an immediate winning hand. Like you're drawing to a draw. Just a little thin.
I was thinking I was playing pretty standard in this one, but it's turned out that I do some crazy shit.
With that queen jack off, or I'm sorry, with that queen jack suited, are you calling off
Yep.
a jam?
I didn't see.
You had queen jack suited, you opened from under the gun. If somebody jammed, are you calling, like from the later positions, are you calling it off? It was a couple hands ago.
Yeah, if I don't see the answer, I don't know.
So where are we in this tournament? Are we
Jack.
post
Here.
money, pre-final?
It's in the
Oh.
money for sure.
Yeah, we are in the money.
We're like half win the game. That means we're
Yeah.
pretty deep. It's a 9 hour game, so.
Yeah, but I mean,
Maybe
it's
less
like-
than 5% of the field left, I would assume.
Yeah, there's
The total N is about 600 but the odd of Louis Philippe is just showing the playing in, so I don't know.
Yeah. So we're
there's still
about
probably
300
400
heads in.
players.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We could check the chips and estimate.
estimate that, Frank. Huh. 8.5
Show
million.
me I need to see the average on the table. Like, 6? 5?
Yeah, average 6 mil.
Like, yeah, 2% left, I would say. So, yeah, like 150 left, maybe. Something like this.
Yeah, I was thinking final 100. 150 to
Yeah,
100.
something around this. Yeah.
So very deep in the tournament.
For
Okay.
sure.
Is there ever a big bet multi-way here? On a pair board?
Do you
Right.
benefit
Big
from
blind?
this?
On a 8 into the big blind?
Yeah, I don't think we benefit from big sizing because big blind is still uncapped and has some attacks, and we don't need
Yeah.
protection.
What's your sizing on the river?
Like,
Oh, you checked.
Yeah, check.
yeah,
Yeah, I would have valued about
it
that.
might be fine in ICM.
And this was 3-way at the beginnings. I should have bet small, I guess. Blocking bet. Yeah, people are folding a lot, and we are close to the final table.
So, see bet.
It's not the greatest board to see, but you know.
It's a 3-bet pot, Frank. What are you
Yeah,
gonna?
but still, it's very connected for him.
Yeah, but
And we have just none of it.
And I wouldn't
We have
use
absolutely none of it.
this sizing.
And what, Frank?
Overcheck 7.
We need to check something, right?
Oh my
70%.
goodness, oh my goodness,
Or bet quarter. Like, what hands do you want him to fold? Like, what do you think he's calling the free bet and folding on the flop? Because he should jam pocket pairs, to free bet. And he'll have lots of pair plus trade draw, stuff like this.
So
he
it's
doesn't
not-
like the raise.
It's not a fun of the raise already.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that shows up in ICM solutions, so it's okay.
Check strategy on the.
Button, look at this. 0%.
Look, what solution is this?
Yeah, just
No, it's-
open this. And, yeah, check the range. Cut off open, button free bet.
let's pretend we have
I mean,
ace suited, ace 5 suited.
Then the board was queen 10 something, right?
queen 10-8. Yeah,
Queen 10
rainbow.
8, queen diamonds, 10 of spade. 10 of
Next
spade, 8 of clubs,
Yeah, let's pretend we have the suited one.
and then he checks. I'm guessing we bet range. We don't bet range.
No.
Oh, well, it's tricky. It's only checking back. Look. So it's only checking back 30%. And then Ace deuce is betting, ace six is betting, but ace eight, not really. Ace eight is a pair.
Yeah. Ace nine is betting. No, I'm not. I'm not happy with. But I don't think it's terrible. I think he. I don't think he bluff. I got a lot of. I still a lot of blind. During final to table.
Ah. Probably a fold here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh my goodness.
Someone hit his head on the keyboard.
Dude,
Yes,
you're
Bless you.
so cooked.
yes. Poor Josh. So, yeah, it's a bit of a wild call, no? Am I wrong? What do you guys say?
No, it's a fold.
Easy fold.
Okay, we survived it though.
What's the worst pair you're calling there?
Tens.
Yeah.
Okay. I like the answer.
Yeah.
I was thinking
Yeah,
nines is
more,
kind of a, I
I'm
was
like
thinking nines is
jacks,
hard.
like jacks.
No, it's the.
Depends.
Frank, would you like to knit shame Louis real quick?
Yeah, no, you can't,
Yeah.
Knit.
you can't. He needs your help.
Alright, next hand. This is.
You are net, Louis.
See? He needs encouragement.
Three bets.
Three bet and triple.
7.5, 8.
Weird
Ooh.
call here, no?
Super
Why
wide.
do you, why do you prefer call here, Eric? Over three betting, cuz I think I'm always three betting here.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right, but I don't know why I just call her.
Are you not?
Maybe maybe I was not mentally back from the end. That I just won before.
Size up the flop because you need protection.
No, I like the lead
I
here.
like the lead too, but I'd size up because you want
This
protection.
is okay, I think, but. the
Because I also I have to consider that I'm way stronger than I should here.
I'd go 80% there.
On turn?
I
The
don't think,
problem is it's just a weird spot to
No.
size, cause like, what is he supposed to call us with? And
That's
what's our
small.
value and what's our bluffs and like. We're just,
I would never flat, so I'm gonna branch of a tree. I would never be in there, so.
Alright,
I'm just trying to think of like. What, I mean, sizing up would do, other than.
You
Getting us
gotta
called by.
protect tens. He's gonna have an over there a bunch.
Yeah, but he's
His
not
range
calling
is
king, queen,
super
or ace, king
Range is locked. Pile in
on
the
the
money.
turn. Against
I would have
ace.
raised and tripled with this hand.
can we name like, what are our targets here? What are our value targets? Name a
That's
hand
what
that you
I'm-
think, but.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm trying to figure out too, because like the only thing I could see here, I mean, this is one of them, I guess. A really sticky five, I mean,
Yeah.
because we're
Ace
not getting.
4, ace 6.
it's a four liner, we can't really blast, no?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, it's a
Yeah.
four liner. He could have like, he could have ace three, at some frequency,
King 3 suited.
king three,
Yeah,
like.
anyway, like the small sizing is very efficient, you fold all those two over cards,
Exactly.
not like pocket pair over, but like king queen no, ace king call. It
Yeah,
will
I don't.
fold to 1/3, I
don't-
think.
I don't think like the call pre, but after that I have to lay this type of board with this hand. It's too strong.
Yeah, leading is okay on the flop, but
He will never put me on a 10 here.
Yeah, but I still think you need to 3-bet pre-flop.
Yeah. Me too. Me too.
nice.
Oops.
Oh, family box. Okay.
Oh, this one was funny.
Oh, this is really bad.
The guy you gotta see, this was terrible.
Oh, you folded. Okay.
No, I mean the guy is he was betting his he lets the guy a triple up.
Whoa.
Raise. Why?
Whoa.
Why?
Why are
What
you
is
raising?
this?
That's
What
pretty
is-
center now. Isn't that the thing?
What do you want to accomplish? Tell
Just
us.
flat.
Like,
I like Frank's question. What's the goal here, raising?
yeah, you need to
For-
think why you do it, you know?
Yeah, it's I'm pretty. If you have ace,
You beat it already,
yeah,
you
but,
or
yeah,
you're behind.
no, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I'm ahead.
Yeah, so just chill. You're good.
Yeah.
So what's the worst board for you when you call in position?
What do you mean?
What's the card that you don't have? Do you have ace king when you call pre here?
No, I don't.
So we like king eye and pair
I-
king is like the worst
Uh,
for you. When you
The
call.
worst will be 99x and 10x because you don't have offsuit branch of this part of your range. And
How do you
opponent
play
has
it if you
trips,
you
opponents
just call
advantage.
you
I
just
think
call
calling
down?
I think calling is far superior here.
Yeah.
You have a hand that is,
Mandatory to call, mandatory, cuz when you raise here, you get rid of all the bluff, you continue against kings and.
okay, so what kind of hand are you calling here that's, not king X? How about that?
I don't have a lot of them, so I guess you were right. I should have more.
Okay. Well, yeah, you want something robust that's gonna have some staying power versus calls. And like, if you raise here and he decides to continue, you have no idea where you're at in the hand. He either has like a really weak ace, which you're probably not very comfortable barreling off to get value from, and he's not gonna be comfortable continuing to pay you, or he's
Yeah.
got a king and you're just, hemorrhaging your chip stack into a better hand on easy mode for him.
Yeah, so this is not optimal.
Yeah. I see your point.
Okay,
That's why we review.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah, I think that hands that you should be raising there should be king X and maybe like pocket fours and things like that.
If you told me before we review it, I will say that we have played pretty much really straight poker, but I did some
Galen.
fancy. I did a lot of fancy shit.
yeah.
Galen, look in the chat. It's
This is
literally king X
interesting.
and pocket
This is
fours.
interesting.
Yeah.
And
this
do you
feels-
have any ranges?
Feels good,
GTO?
man.
On that ace, king, are there any raises? I mean, isn't it just a range fold or flat?
Yeah,
Look in the chat. There's a couple.
It's thin. You don't have a lot. But you
Yeah,
do
but
have
it's
oh, coffee.
Wow. Okay, yeah.
yeah.
Sorry.
hot. Coming in hot. I
We're
want,
going
This is
in
very interesting
This-
kind
This
of
is
my opinion.
very.
I
yeah,
want
this is like,
chorizo in my eggs today, baby.
I
In
think
my
this is
opinion, it's
okay.
fold.
I think like at equilibrium, this is probably a call covering both players, right?
No, because you block the bottom of opening preflop aggressor range, like ace nine or king nine suited, you know, the hands that he winners bluffs.
It's kinda scary, man, but like, I'm gonna look at the bounties here and make a
Yeah.
judgment based on that.
And what worse can happen? I just lost 10 big blind. So
I
14 blind.
am gonna be V-pipping here a lot, to sum it up, though.
Ooh,
Ace seven, wow.
Yeah, that dude punted. That was like a
Yeah.
complete utter punt.
get on your bike.
Yeah, okay.
On your bike,
Oof, that's
exactly.
big sizing to squeeze.
Kind of worried about that. My reaction is the same as Frank, like,
Feel
why did you go
bad.
so big? Why did you go so big? But
I'm
this
gone.
is like one of the worst hands I would be calling versus that size, I think.
I'm gone.
Hmm.
I
I'm
don't
not
hate being
calling.
gone. Honestly, Louis, I don't hate saying, yeah, that's not a bluff. It's not balanced and I'm out. I don't hate it at all.
Mhm.
Puts a
Yeah, I
quarter
don't hate
of
it
a
either.
stack, literal quarter of a stack.
Yeah, like he needs to raise like 2.5 there if he really wants to, or like 3 at the max. Guy
He-
almost went
he-
4.
Yeah, you can sucker me in with 3, I guess. 3, I don't think I'm gonna see it
This
come.
is, okay, good.
Okay, very nice open.
Now we all know in Louis' inflection point.
3, that's about it. Don't try to get more out of me.
Oh my god.
Wait, we're not gonna try bluffing with 9 high
Yeah,
against him?
I should have
I mean, like,
I should have bluff at some point.
even like on river, just give him like give him like
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, so counter argument here, question two is, I mean, you've got an open ender, right? So if you bluff and you get raised, now you lose your open ender, right?
Oh
One
yeah, yeah,
might.
Yeah,
I don't have to bluff on turn.
Yeah, it would be
Um,
river, right? We just
Yeah, but like,
one stab with
it's
my
just-
eye and yeah.
he just
What
doesn't
was-
have it.
Yeah, what was his line? Did he bet flop and
No,
check
Check, check,
turn?
check,
No.
check. all the
Check,
way.
check.
Check the whole way.
Check all the way.
If he's checking back this flop, I would feel comfortable definitely stabbing on the turn.
but you need to use big sizing, you know,
Yeah,
against
you
his
do.
10x.
Cause there's two, he's gonna be folding, you're gonna have to put pressure on things like 10x, like Frank said, 8x, and maybe like ace, king.
Some pocket pairs.
And am I right? That's a fold to a raise there. If you stab turn, you fold to a raise.
Yeah, and even more so because you're using a large size. So if you're using a large size and the guy just says, I'm all in, well, okay, bud, nice check on the flop. I don't know.
You got me.
This is a spot I would consider flatting. I don't hate
With short
jamming.
decks behind. Yeah.
Yeah. you
Yeah,
have
for the same
abuse.
for the same reason that Louis Philippe explained earlier.
Yeah, could be a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, how Peter constructed his range though, like this is probably fine to balance the
But
jams.
but
I would
at
think.
this for what is worth at this point the bounty was not really relevant compared to the price pool, and no one has a crazy amount under his end.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah.
fair. It's fair, so maybe just playing it as a jam or a 3-bet would be a, way to proceed then.
Okay, let's see if he free bets.
Yeah, this is definitely a good spot to
Ooh.
3-bet. You can definitely 3-bet. Yeah, this is good. This is definitely good. You could even go a little bit larger.
Like
I'm
7.5.
Yeah, you could go half or small. Deuce,
But-
deuce, jack is gonna be hard to defend.
It doesn't
Five.
count as a pair board, right?
A quarter. Is
The
very
deuce
good
is just really
sizing.
a blank. The deuce is just really a blank. So, yeah,
Why people keep using this third?
I
C
think it's
bets?
because, some people just haven't adjusted to a quarter. I go back and forth sometimes. A third used to be pretty standard for small. That was a good hand, though. I like that. Attacking the
Yep.
appropriate stack too.
No. It's two good hands
Yeah.
to just open them.
I did that because I just opened the shove the last hand and see what and the small blind call with shit just right there.
Yeah, the reason I don't like this is if he has a hand like deuces, threes, fours, he's gonna play, he should play jam versus a min open a lot.
Yeah, but you said that emote was plus EV, but the guy just next to me just threw me a bunch of stuff. So I did exactly that because of this.
Yeah, so his plus EV move was
Was
to,
true to call with Queen, and now
he
he's so
induced,
pissed.
he
And now he's
induced.
yeah, because he called me with Queen 9.
He called you with queen nine, huh?
Yeah,
Well, I mean, if they're calling like that, maybe jamming is fine. I
yeah.
don't know. It's kinda
No.
wild.
But what's the advantage? So like, okay, it works, but why is it better than raising?
Well, because
I will do it with pretty much all my range here. It just
well,
standard.
yeah,
It just standards it and go play here.
you would rather run a scenario that's 70% equity, 5 cards, than see a flop that's gonna just shut down the player from putting in chips, I think is, what the argument would be.
Like,
Like if it flop comes king high or ace high as it did, action's dead, really.
check the
Whereas,
sim that Steam sent.
yeah, it's just min raising and jamming the worst ones.
It lets you play more hands. If you lock yourself to an only jam range, you don't get to play as many hands, but if you have a min raise range, then you get to play more junky speculative stuff, like you get to play like the king deuce suited,
Ye-
king five offsuit that you see in that sim. You can't
Mm.
jam hands like that, so you need to
Yeah,
min
yeah,
raise them.
but
If you wanna
yeah,
min
but
raise them, you need to min raise strength at the top. Tens is the fifth best hand in poker, it goes in the top of that polarized range.
yeah, but I jammed this because I just jammed the last end, so I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I mean, it was an exploitive jam. You were
Yeah,
trying to deal
yeah.
with this.
I just jammed it. That should have been so obvious that I have a good end with him in raise there.
Alright, so open, jam, we repop, we go 3-way, and then we lose.
We also
We
win,
lose.
however.
We
We
also-
yeah.
We win and
And
we
win.
lose. Okay.
What a roller coaster of. Okay,
You could size up here, but yeah.
This is maniac, by the way. This is
He's solid, just call against him, you know?
yeah. This is maniac, the fake maniac.
Okay, but
Yeah.
we are under a lot of ICM pressure with a 50, 60 big blind stack here.
Yeah.
With an open ender, I don't really wanna be like running it with 8 outs. I don't really need to
Yeah,
raise a
this
lot of
does go
position.
back to what I was saying earlier, when I think about what, draws you put in your more passive range. And I think these 8-out draws are strong candidates for the more passive range, where if you have,
Absolutely.
easy raise folds and easy raise go with it's kind of going to your aggressive range.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
position
king nine, I
here.
would be more comfortable bluffing with here, but I just don't need to raise in position much. I mean, you can find a couple, like kings is a good raise here, ace queen is a good raise, hands like that. You could pair that with a little king nine as a bluff, a little like ace five as a bluff, because it has the wheel. You wanna like really reach, like your bluff should be not be high equity, your bluff should be low equity.
Or
You have a
very
lot of
high
poker
equity,
left to play.
right? Or
Well,
very
yeah,
high.
which case it's not a bluff, I mean, yeah.
Well, I mean,
And smaller sizing as well, you know? You don't need to
Right.
make it that big with bluffs. And
No,
all
yeah,
that.
you can go 13 or so here, give or take 14. But yeah, the predominant
especially with ICM,
response.
especially
Yeah,
with
you have-
ICM.
And like, we all know position is worth something in tournament poker. We are taking that value and we're flushing it when we take these like unnecessarily aggressive actions in position. We are gonna over realize if we play good poker, we will beat big blind if we have 50-50 EV, we will over realize if we get to see turns and rivers and play well. Let's do that. Let's play turns and rivers.
I
Like, let's
agree.
bluff when hearts get there on river, and like we never get to do that if we get all in on flop. And then he's sitting there with like whatever, queen nine or some crap, and he has to call it off.
Man, you boxed him up on that one.
Yeah.
I have no choice.
Do you like it?
I would fold pre-flop.
Oh, yeah.
Cause it's not an ICM defend, but. I mean, if you're here, you're boxing him up pretty well, so it's a well played. Yeah, I like the way you did it. But I
Do
would.
you show the bluff?
Wow, Frank.
No,
Or
never show.
okay. Uh, too big sizing, and I think it's
Frank
yeah.
would show the bluff, right?
I think,
I
you know,
bluff once a month, so yeah, I would
You'd show
it.
it. That's what I'm saying. What is going on again here? Okay.
check lead.
Okay, bet pretty big. I don't think I have big bets after it goes check like this.
Oh, you definitely do. You only have two more streets. You kind of want to go geo, like whatever bet turn jam
Yeah,
river,
it's fine.
but not this hand. You don't have a, you don't even
Yeah.
have a gutter. Like there's no, even a single spade in hand would be kind of nice. You don't have that. You actually unblock clubs or you block clubs, which like,
Okay.